Osio Halito, I am coming to y'all today to give respect to my brother from another mother, my brother Rick Robinson. Y'all may know him as Double R, and he changed his name to R Zion. Okay? Now, I'm giving a testimony about Brother Rick because he recently transitioned, ascended, October 26th. I had been thinking about him. I called him, I believe, in September, and I had been thinking about him to call him, and I kept saying, I'm gonna call him. And yesterday, I was scrolling through Busy's page, because y'all know Bone is about to do the verses, Bone Thugs and Harmony versus 3-6 Mafia. And so I was thumbing through Busy's page, and he was saying rest in heaven to Rick Robinson, and he had a picture of their CD that they did together, which was Busy Bone Presents Double R. And so I was like, what the fuck? So this just explains why he was on my mind. And I've been going through life, and so I was like, I'm gonna call him. So this happened. So I reached out to his wife, send my condolences. Sister Kizzy, I love you. I send positive healing energy to you and the family. I got love for you and Rick, love and much respect. So I have to give respect and honor where it is due. So this is my ode to Rick Robinson, my testimony, my story. Okay, I'm gonna share with y'all how I met Rick and what Rick did for me and how I am so thankful for him, because we crossed paths for a reason. Okay. Blowing smoke for my brother Rick Robinson. It's crazy. Life is crazy, y'all. Life is crazy. So Rick Robinson gave me a chance as a spoken word poetress to do an outro on one of his CD compilations. Okay. I did the outro. The CD is called SoulFood. Bless This Food is the name of the CD, and it had a plethora of artists on there. It had Double R, which is R Zion. He changed his name. It had Busy Bones, C Murder, Bushwick Bill from the Ghetto Boys, and other artists. Okay, now the piece that I did, the outro, my brother, The Real Lived, he's a artist and producer, mastermind, genius. He did the beat. He produced the music, the beat. And I just did spoken word poetry over the music. And it was on this CD, and it's the Bless This Food outro. So if y'all want to check that out, it is about real life rap and spirituality and religion. Okay? It's some gospel rap on there. So had to pause it for a minute. Okay, so he let me be on that CD. Now, how I met Rick was back in the day, from 1999, basically 2001-ish. That's when I got back into Christianity, Judeo-Christianity. Okay, so I met Rick after I had been, in the trenches. I used to do a street prayer ministry. I was a traveling prayer evangelist. I used to pray with people in the parking lots of clubs, concert events, concerts, shows, all of that. I was in the trenches, okay? I prayed with people, all of that. So this is what I used to do. So in the midst of me doing that, I met Rick Robinson and Miss Mary. Now, Rick Robinson, he used to be the tour manager, one of the tour managers for Bone Thugs-n-Harmony. He used to work with them. So, and he really worked more with Busy Bone. So, now I met him and Miss Mary, and they actually got me in to see Bone Thugs-n-Harmony when I did go to the House of Blues in Hollywood. House of Blues in Hollywood. I met Bone Thugs-n-Harmony, and I met my favorite artist, my favorite lyricist, Crazy Bone. He's my favorite lyricist besides The Real Lived and Hog Mob 7. So I met Crazy Bone. I was doing my prayer ministry, so I asked him, can I pray with him, pray for him? He let me pray for him, and this was backstage, okay? So I met him. I met the other members. We took pictures. That first time, Steve Lobel was there and another guy. So I met them, took pictures, whatever. So in the midst, Rick Robinson knew about, my mission and everything. And so I shared my testimony with him, how I had an experience where it's crazy. It's crazy. I had an experience where I had a vision of my ex getting killed. He got shot like 9 times. I had the experience. I heard the gunshots, all of that, because he got killed actually trying to de-escalate an argument, okay, between 2 people. So he got in between them, and he got shot in the crossfire, and he got shot 9 times. So I actually saw that before it happened. Yes, I did. And I experienced it. I heard the gunshots, saw the gunshots, the sparks from the gun, all of that. Saw that, experienced that, and then my people called me like 2 weeks later and said that he got killed. So I shared this with Rick Robinson, okay? That was the first incident. The second incident I shared with him was this guy that I dated. I went to him and I said the message is, okay, change your life, get your life right, blah, blah, blah. It's a state of emergency, basically. Okay. So, a couple of weeks later, they found him. They killed him. They murdered him. And he was like in the trunk of a car, all of this stuff. It was... So both incidents fucked me up. I was kind of fucked up about the shit. So I shared this with Rick, and he was like, dang, this happened, blah, blah, blah. We talked about it. Me and Rick, we had deep conversations about spirituality, religion, life, all that. So we talked about this, and he was like, okay. And he told me one day that basically God put me in his life for a reason, and it just confirmed and reminded him to, change his life, the way he does music, all of that, right? So he decided to do the movement with the SoulFood family movement, which actually put out that CD. And that CD was for people that was trying to change their life and do more positive music, positive street music for the, the gangsters, the thugs, the hustlers, do positive spiritual music for them. And so that CD is basically like the ghetto gospel type music. So if you listen to it, it's about that. So, he told me, about that, and I got on the CD. He let me get on there and everything, me and my brother. So I will be forever thankful and grateful for Rick Robinson for that. He gave me a chance to do that. That was the bomb. That was the fucking bomb to me. So I went on to, talk to him throughout, life. We did conversate. Met his wife. We had conversations. I met some other people. I even met Nipsey Hussle. Me and him, we had talks, deep talks. We talked about everything. We had some deep talks. I met him in person. We took a picture. Now these people, like Bone Thugs and Harmony, Nipsey Hussle, I met them because of Rick, okay? Because of Rick Robinson. Now, me and Rick Robinson, we kept saying we was going to physically meet one day. I was going to meet him, his family, all of that. But that never happened. Never happened. Never met him in person, but talked to him on the phone. And he allowed me to be on his CD. We did the CD, me and my brother. We did the song in my brother's studio. And we sent the music to Rick, and he put it on there. So I never got to meet him in person, which is crazy to me. But I got to meet Bone in person several times. Got to take pictures with them, briefly talk to them. But let's go on record. I never fucked any member of Bone Thugs and Harmony. I never fucked Nipsey Hussle. We only had conversations, deep conversations, prayer, just conversations about life. Okay? So let's just put that out there. But throughout this life, I transitioned back to my ancestors' spirituality, Aboriginal, Indigenous spirituality. I also met another poetress, Misty, and we vibed on Aboriginal, Indigenous spirituality because we are both Indigenous. We also vibed on some Akbulan diaspora spirituality, which I call Africa, or the diaspora spirituality. We kind of vibed on that also. So Rick Robinson introduced me to Bone Thugs and Harmony. I met Nipsey because of him, and Misty because of him. So I am thankful to Rick. He did touch my life. Him and his wife, how they are. He told me stories about how his wife and his family was a part of everything. When he went on tours and things, he had his wife and his children with him when he was working. So his wife and his marriage was a testimony to me of, like, a picture of, okay, when I get married, I would want my husband, while he's doing this type of work, to include me and my family, me and my children in it. He didn't exclude his family from his work in that way. A lot of men in the industry, they want the wife and kids at home while they play and do this and do that. Rick, he wasn't on that. And I had mad respect for him for that. Mad respect for him for that. So I just want to send a shout out to him and his family. Go to my page. There is a GoFundMe if you want to donate to him and his family. Do that. Donate. Show love and respect. If R Zion, Rick Robinson touched your way in any way, touched your life in any way, donate. I'm donating tomorrow, Friday. I love you, Rick, my bro. I love you, Kizzy. I'm sending healing and positive energy to you and the family. I have love and respect for Rick. He's the fucking bomb. He was a genuine human being. He was a giver. All of that. He was the bomb. And we kind of, you know, like our last conversations were more kind of like debates because he was still a Christian. I ascended and transitioned from Christianity, Judeo-Christianity, Hebrew, Israelite. I transitioned back to the origins of my Aboriginal and Indigenous ancestors, their spirituality. Excuse me. So we kind of had some debates about that, but there was still love and respect. So love you, Ashe, yo. Wow. Peace.